So, beginning of this month, I started a rewatch of one of my favorable childhood cartoons, which was Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And man, I forgot how much this show, well, both of the shows were so damn good. I don't know what it has been lately, but like I have had this weird craving of going back and revisiting all my childhood shows and whatnot. And I just so happened to come across Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. It took me all month to rewatch because I don't have time to sit through a whole day's worth of like rewatching the whole show. So I took my time with it and actually tried to be invested in the show. And right off the back, like the first 3 episodes, which was like a movie, they actually took the 3 episodes of the first Justice League show and turned it into a film. I remember watching it as a kid, but man, it was so good, man. The whole rest of the show, and they get deep into the lore of the comics and, you know, using comic book stories and, you know, learning about these characters, how they were able to take 7 characters in the original show and then going beyond and Unlimited with multiple other characters and still give these characters depth and make you invested in each individual characters and actually worry about our own superheroes, even villains as well. I mean, the theme scores alone for Justice League and Justice League Unlimited are just peak. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Spider-Man 90s animated series theme and also X-Men 90s animated series. I mean, most of the cartoons and animated series back in the day, all their themes were freaking awesome. But those two were just legendary. I can still hear it in my head. And how they managed to ground all these heroes and villains from Superman, Batman, Hawkgirl, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, The Flash, Lex Luthor. They even did it to Solomon Grundy. Like, Solomon Grundy, the most dumbest villain ever, but like they gave him so much character and humanized him, and you actually feel for his character when things happen to him. I don't want to spoil it, but like the things they do in this, and also the backstory for Hawkgirl and Hawkman and all this other, it's so good. Even beyond the show and the things they do for other shows like Static Shock and Batman Beyond and the shows before like Batman and Superman. These shows were so good as a rewatch. I honestly became more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan recently. Like, that's how much I love these shows. Shit, I would say these shows are more compelling and interesting than the CW shows. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited get a 9 out of 10 for me. And yes, I did a double review in one video. Sue me.